So I'm off to see my friends Neil and Samir and Nani at their NaanStop truck for some good old Indian comfort food.
Welcome to NaanStop. How are you today?
The Adnani brothers started with their mother's best northern Indian recipes. They had to give those recipes an American twist before taking them to the street.
This is our take on street food. We wanted to make Indian food a little bit easier for people to eat, especially out on the streets, and make it a little more approachable. It's pure Indian, but we just put everything together in a different package.
And by that they mean their now famous naanwich, a flatbread sandwich filled with Indian delicacies and flavors.
Our tandoori chicken naanwich is our most popular item on the menu. It's delicious. We've got coriander, cumin, and a whole host of other Indian spices in there. It's really, really good.
And with Indian food, it's all about the spices. Take the NaanStop creamy yogurt cilantro chutney, for instance.
The yogurt cilantro, it would be something at home we would eat it as a side with dinner. On the truck, we put it inside of our naanwiches to give it a little bit of a creamy flavor. First, we take some cilantro, cut off the stems on the bottom, and we chop this up really fine. A chutney, it's just a way of saying it's a condiment. You know, like I was saying, in India, we would call ketchup a chutney. Now that we got all the cilantro chopped up, we're gonna grab some of our yogurt and we'll start mixing this in. So I'm gonna add our cilantro, and I'm also gonna add some fresh cracked pepper. And then this is a little bit of our secret spice, Mom's recipe. I can't tell you what's in there. It gives it kind of an earthy, smoky flavor. Then we just stir all this together. This goes on all of our naanwiches. We also serve it with just plain strips of naan as a dipping sauce, and that's really good too.
And it's one of the big reasons that fans will drive across town to snag one of the NaanStop's chicken tandoori naanwiches.
This is some of our tandoori chicken that we've already marinated. It's just some yogurt, some fresh squeezed lemon juice, and then a host of different spices. The color comes from paprika and chili, and turmeric gives it that red-orange color. And there's a lot of garlic and ginger, cinnamon, clove, cumin, coriander, and a blend of different spices like that. We're gonna take this and throw it on the grill. I like to get a little bit of char on there because when you toast those spices and brown them up a little bit, it brings out a lot of the natural flavors. A lot of the street cuisine that you see is fusion. You've got Korean tacos and Japanese burritos and things like that. And I think that's because it's really easy to eat on the go. We kind of drew on that inspiration a little bit, but it was really important to us that all the ingredients through and through be Indian top to bottom. The naan we get fresh from a local Indian bakery every day, and we toasted that up on the grill. Naan is an Indian flatbread. It's got a little bit of yeast in it, so it makes it kind of thicker and fluffier than a pita bread. Put some of our tandoori chicken on top, and we grab some of our masala sauce. It's like a tomato and onion and garlic gravy. Put some of that inside. Grab some of our sauteed onions and peppers right here, and we top that with that yogurt cilantro chutney that we made earlier, and a little bit of fresh spinach leaves. We wrap that all up so you eat it just like an Indian burrito. One chicken naanwich ready to go.
So how did the food truck crowd respond to something as unusual and unique as a naanwich?
For the most part, the response has been great. And that's really encouraging. We're working 16, 18-hour days. That's really what keeps us going.